AITA for taking my girlfriend home from the hospital. I have been house sitting for the week, and one of my rules was not to have my girlfriend 21 over to the house. She currently lives in a shelter. Last night she was feeling very ill and ended up blacking out on the floor of the shelter. She was rushed to the emergency room via ambulance, and I'm the only contact for her since she has no family or friends. I showed up last night around 11 min, and she was discharged from the hospital around 5 am after concluding she didn't need an overnight stay at the hospital. Her shelter doesn't allow anyone to enter under any circumstances after 7 p.m. nor allow anyone to enter before 8 am. So I opted to take her to the house where I could make sure she was getting proper care and treatment after a long night of sitting in a busy emergency room. This morning I was met with extremely angry parents who disregarded the lack of normal circumstances and frowned upon my choices. Of course, under normal circumstances I would have followed the rules. AITA for breaking those rules under an unforeseen emergency. Edit: I'm house sitting for a relative unpaid. I assume I made the wrong wording choice since that's largely seen as an occupancy. My bad. Regarding why she isn't allowed here, isn't due to her being unliked it or having done something wrong. It's a simple their house, their rules. I do not have my own place as I stay with my parents while I'm in college. She's currently living in a shelter due to a lack of financial resources from running away from a very rough situation back home and is looking to change her life for the better. Edit 2. Thank you for all the responses. I agree with mostly everyone. I believe that the situation is very dependent on what you believe and what experience you have. I have apologized to my relative and all is well. I made the decision on a limb after being awake for a substantial amount of time, but I agree with others who allowed me to realize my other options within reason.